Good morning, culés. Welcome, my beautiful Barca babies, to the undefeated Mustache John YouTube channel. We're going to be talking Barcelona versus Villarreal. Full match preview. A little preview on today's episode. I don't feel good. You might hear it in my voice. I got a little bit of a cold. We're going to fight through it. We're going to carry on, folks. We will move forward with a full match preview. Barcelona hosting Villarreal. As I mentioned, Barcelona currently sitting at top of the table. Villarreal in 6th. We're going to go over lineups. We're going to go over predictions. We're going to maybe blow my nose once or twice. Have a little bit of caffeine just to power through. And of course, we'll have some good conversation. So if you want to be part of the conversation, if you want to chat with your fellow culés as we catch up on all the Barcelona news, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and kick things off the right way, my friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Mustache John.
All right. Good morning to you all. I hope you're feeling a little bit better than I am. A little congested in the head, in the nasal passages, a little scratchy in the throat. Taking some cold medicine, so I've just got that brain fog going on. There's something about cold medicine that just makes my brain go, what? What? That's how I feel right now. But we're going to get through it, folks. Like I said, we're going to do a full match preview. We'll go over lineups. We'll go over all that good stuff. Like I said, Barcelona sitting top of the table, 8-point lead over Real Madrid. How's that taste, Madristas? Anyway, the last time that we went up against Villarreal, got a 3-0 victory. This was at home back in October of 2022. Lewandowski getting the double. Ansu Fati also getting the goal. If we look at the lineups for this one, we had Ter Stegen between the posts. Roberto was on the right back position. Alonso and Koundé centrally. Jordi Alba on the left-hand side. Gavi, Frankie, Pedri getting the start in the midfield three. And then Ferran, Lewandowski, and Fati. All good results for Barcelona in this match. Again, that was back in October. We're going to be taking them on this Sunday at 3 o'clock. We're going to talk lineups. We're going to talk predictions. We will be doing a full watch-along party for that match. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when we're live. Cover all the Barcelona matches. But before we get to the lineups, before we get to predictions, let's turn to the chat, see who we got hanging out with us. I know we got some of the regulars, some of the Stash Squad contingent is with us. So I want to say my hellos, say my good mornings, and then we will get into a full match preview. Harry, how we doing, sir? Paul is with us. How we doing? Says, hello, Barcelona team, looking good. Can't wait for the next game. Amen to that. Burnsy says, colds are not allowed on game days. Well, thankfully, hang on. First of all, we don't even have my lights turned on. There we go. Thankfully, it's not game day yet. That won't be till Sunday, so we'll be all right. Harry says, I've been feeling unwell the past few days as well. It's going around, folks. It's going around. It's the germ season. We're not out of it yet. Not out of it yet. So, we're doing okay. We're gonna power through. Like I said, my friends, we've got some other Barcelona news to discuss, of course. But Burnsy, I'm with you. Yep, that game day. I'm gonna be okay. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna shake it off. A little bit of meds, we're going to be okay. Maybe. We'll see. See how the afternoon goes. But yes, I do have my own recreational soccer to deal with tonight. Lot going on. But in terms of Barcelona news, my friends, Winston, how we doing, sir? We've got a lineup to discuss. Now, here's the thing. With Barcelona's fixtures, as we jump over and take a look there, we've got this match coming up on the 12th, but then we have Barcelona United midweek. We've got the first leg in Europa League. That is going to be Thursday, so we got to factor that in. I don't know if we're going to go with a full force best 11, knowing that we're going to need those players fresh, ready to go Thursday against United. So we'll talk about lineups here in just a moment. Other news going on that's relevant to the match coming up here. We, of course, are going to be without Dembele. Latest news from Rashad Rahman here is that there is a clear date set for Dembele's return. It will be the 19th of March. That's going to be the El Clasico matchup for La Liga. We are facing Real Madrid three times over the course of like 6 weeks. We're going to be facing them twice in Supercopa and then once in La Liga. So we got to keep an eye out for that. But that's really the only squad news. You know, Busquets is injured. You know, Dembele is injured. Outside of that, we're ready to go full force. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do starting 11-wise, folks? I think that's where we're going to jump next. Hello, Winston says, "What's up, Stash Squad and Sensei Stash?" Love the nicknames. Love the nicknames that I got going on here. Okay, here we go. Folks, let's talk lineups and predictions for Barcelona Villarreal. I mentioned we've got Manchester United midweek in Europa League, so I think there's going to be some rotations, but we still want to maintain that 8-point lead in La Liga. So it's not like we're going with a B squad out there, all right? So we're going to strike that balance. We're going to get inside Xavi's head. We're going to think who's going to be in his starting 11 this Sunday versus Villarreal. You know where it starts. It starts between the posts. The trusty Ter Stegen having a career season. We're going with him between the posts. In front of him, I think we'll see Balde recovering from a little bit of an illness. Kept him out of the starting 11 last weekend, but I think we need to see him get the start, be primed and ready for that match against United. I'm thinking he's going to be Balde come Thursday, and he needs to get a good, I'd say 60 minutes in against Villarreal. Jordi Alba comes in to finish off the final 30 so that Balde's not too worn out come Thursday, all right? So Balde gets the start here against Villarreal. Koundé gets the start on the opposite side at right back position. I think we stick with Christensen and Araujo as our center back pairings. Again, we've got that midweek tie against United. So 60 minutes in, we get Balde off for Jordi Alba. We get Christensen off for Alonso. Maybe we get a Sergio Roberto coming on for Koundé. But it gives our defense here, our starting back line, a good 60 minutes just to stay fresh, and then let's get some rotations going. In the midfield, no Busquets means we're sticking with Frankie de Jong in that pivot role. Now, there's going to be some conversation over whether we go with 4 in the midfield or 3. I'm thinking we go 3. I'm thinking it's Pedri and Franck Kessié. That's what I'm thinking, folks. Having shown his physicality, his creativity, his cheekiness in the last performance, assisting Jordi Alba with his goal, I think Franck Kessié deserves an opportunity to get a start here. With Busquets out, why not rotate in Franck, have Frankie go to that pivot role? I think it works out in Xavi's favor, having that midfield 3, Pedri, Franck, and Frankie. Lewandowski, of course, gets the start in the number 9 position. On the right wing, on the left wing, reverse that, back that up, we go Ansu Fati. It's been Gavi as of late, but with Busquets out, that leaves us only the midfield 3 that you're seeing, plus Gavi and Pablo Torre for midfield options. I think getting Ansu Fati the start, 1, gives him the opportunity to get back to his left wing position as opposed to the number 9, get some time in, maybe regain some confidence. Reports are saying he's fully healthy, so let's give him that chance. And it lets Gavi get a little bit of a rest going into, again, that midweek tie against Manchester United. I think Gavi starts on the bench. I think maybe at halftime, if not a little bit past the start of the second half, you see Gavi come in for a Pedri, who we were trying to rest before that Busquets injury. Didn't work out. So I think Gavi and Pedri share the responsibilities. Pedri gets the start. Gavi comes off the bench. Neither gets a full 90 minutes. Again, resting, rotating players. Same deal with Raphinha. I think he gets the start on that right wing to continue the momentum. He's hot right now. Raphinha's feeling good. We don't want to kill that momentum. So Raphinha is going to be on the right-hand side. I suspect that off the bench, we'll see Ferran Torres get at least 25, 30 minutes in. Again, assuming that we have the lead secured, assuming that it's smooth sailing against Villarreal. 60 minutes in, we're going to start to look to get those rotations going. So a little shift to the starting 11, having Gavi on the bench, going back to a 4-3-3 with an eye on rotating the squad once we secure 3 points against Villarreal. I think we see Ferran, I think we see Jordi, Marcos Alonso, maybe even a Sergio Roberto, as well as a Gavi off the bench. Heavy rotation, 3 points, feeling good going in to Camp Nou against Manchester United. It is at the Camp Nou, first match, right? Let me double check myself. It is. Yes, it is at the Camp Nou. Don't question me, John. Don't question me. It is at the Camp Nou. So, predictions-wise for this match against Villarreal, however, because again, this is away from home. So, with a little bit of rotating in the lineup, with, one eye on that Thursday fixture, I'm going to say Villarreal, Barcelona. Barcelona come out 2-0. Goal from Lewandowski and a goal from, it's going to be one of our defenders. Maybe Araujo. 2-0 to Barcelona against Villarreal. Away from home. Goal from Lewandowski. Goal from Araujo. 3 points for Barcelona. We go in feeling good against Manchester United on Thursday. Lock it in. That's the predictions, my friends. Again, I invite you to come hang out with us on Sunday for the live watch-along. We'll be covering all the Barcelona action, the play-by-play. You won't miss anything with the live commentary. Plus, you get to connect with your fellow culés while you're doing it. That's a good time. I'll turn to the chat. I'll see what you think about my lineup, my predictions. Again, if you're watching this on replay, that's not the right screen. That's the right screen. If you're watching this on replay, let me know about the predicted 11. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? And predictions for the scoreline. Let me know, folks. Again, I'm going 2-0 to Barca. Goal from Lewandowski. Goal from, say, Araujo. Let me get your thoughts, see what we're feeling. Paul says we need to rest one of our center backs, one of our midfield, 2 in the attack. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking they'll get rest through rotation. I think we still start with a pretty strong 11. I was questioning maybe Roberto gets a start at right back, but something tells me we're going to start off strong and then kind of pare things down as we need to. Mendo, hello. Good to see you. Winston's in the house, I believe. I think I saw some comments from him in there. Yes, indeed. Greg, how we doing, sir? Says, do you see Gavi's future being in the front 3 long-term or being moved back to midfield? Definitely back to midfield. That left wing is just going to be tactical adjustments at time, that kind of Andres Iniesta position. But I'm thinking long-term, Gavi will be in the midfield. No problems. Nishit, hello, sir. How we doing? Ares, hello and good morning. Says, thoughts on Victor Roque most likely arriving in the summer. We'll talk about that when it's closer to summer. A lot can happen in the meantime, and I'm hesitant to get hyped about players that are so young and so unproven. So we'll see. We will talk more Victor Roque in the future, I'm sure. Winston says, great lineup, getting Gavi some rest. Cool. Daniel says, if you have time in this live stream, can you check Villarreal recent matches and form? Why, I sure can. Let me pull that up here. Just 1 second. We'll jump over here. We'll take a look at what Villarreal's been doing in their last few matches. Lost to Elche. Lost to Rayo Vallecano. Won to a victory at home to Girona, who had a red card. Lost in the Copa del Rey. A draw against Celta Vigo. Beat Real Madrid at the beginning of January. So not feeling great right now if you're Villarreal hosting Barcelona. They've lost their last 2. Have dropped points in 3 of their last 5. So Villarreal not coming in hot for this one. But you know who is? Barcelona. Right there. Look at that. 5 wins, my friends. 5 out of 5. Feeling good. Feeling strong. Liking it. Appreciate the question as well. Harry says, Gerard Moreno won't be able to play against us. Well, sucks for Villarreal. But we'll be all right. We'll be okay, my friends. Outside of that, what else? What else we got going on news-wise? I know we got some other headlines to discuss. Here we go. Speaking of Sergio Roberto, according to Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona are closing in on an agreement to extend the contract of Sergio Roberto until June 2024. Salary will include add-ons related to performances. Got to get on the pitch to have those, my man. Parties discussing final details. This is according to Helena Condes, first reported. And Barcelona are feeling optimistic about it. We've gone back and forth on this quite a bit, it seems. I love Sergio Roberto. He will always have a place in my heart. I don't know if he has a place on this squad, though. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. He's going to be used at some point. Without Bellerin, without Dest, we don't have any other right backs. And so if we want to give Jules Koundé a rest, we got to have somebody out there. And right now it's Roberto. So what do you think about the news around a new contract offer for Sergio Roberto? Let me know down in the comments, in the chat. We've got the lineups and predictions out of the way. Let me know your thoughts. I am feeling the cold brain right now. Feeling foggy. Feeling foggy, my friends. But we're okay. We're going to power through. Few more questions from the chat here. We'll call it a day. Ovi, hello. Good morning to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Mendo says, Abba looking to sign with LAFC on loan. Will we see him at Barca next transfer window? Nope. I think Aubameyang's career is going downhill from here, unfortunately. If you guys remember, he started off at the end of summer, early in this campaign, with Barcelona, and it wasn't the fit. It wasn't what we wanted, folks. It wasn't what we wanted at all. Aubameyang would be good off the bench for us. Aubameyang was perfect for the role that he played last January. We needed him then. I don't think we need him now. I don't think he fits the style of play that we're actually going for moving forward. You got to remember, we were playing folks like Adama Traore, Luke de Jong, and the likes. Okay, so Aubameyang fit the time and place for Barcelona, but we don't need to bring him back long term. Kudis, thank you for the reminder. Yes, absolutely. Don't forget to drop a like, my friends. Show me some love and support. Showing up doing this under the weather here, but we're getting it done anyway. We're doing it anyway, folks. Oh, my goodness. Whistling Vivaldi says, hey, fam, we are looking for a fourth to join up and talk football. Are you in? Message me on, send me a message either here on Twitter, on Instagram. Hit me up. I'd love to collaborate at some point, but not today. I am feeling under the weather, as I said, and so I'm going to wrap things up here and go lay down for a little bit before my next meeting. That's on my agenda. I'm going to wrap some stuff up. I'm going to go and rest, hopefully feel better for coming and playing some footy on a Friday night, because I do have that going on later, so we'll see. Daniel says, managing Barca reported that Barca are interested in Parejo for the summer. I hate to pile on, but be mindful of the sources that you follow, is all I'll say. When you look at different journalists, different Twitter accounts in particular, be selective about who you follow, folks. Don't just go for the folks that have the big numbers. Do your homework, do your due diligence of making sure that you're not just following accounts that give you exciting headlines with no real substance. That's all I'll say about that. Yeah, that's about it, folks. I'm low on energy today. Gotta tell you, I got a little bit of a cold, not feeling great, like I said. But I wanted to knock this one out. I wanted to make sure we at least got the match preview in the books. So we did. We did it. We did it, folks. We done did it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Make sure you come back Sunday. We'll be feeling strong, well rested. We'll get this cold out of the way. We'll be good to go for the live watch along. Villarreal hosting Barcelona. We'll see if my prediction holds up. Again, I'm going 2-0 to Barcelona. Lewandowski and Araujo. We'll see what happens. Make sure you tune in, support the badge, support each other. That's what we do here on this channel. Make sure you drop a like before you go. I appreciate you spending some time with us. High fives and hugs all around. And I will see you next time right here on the Undefeated channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking a ride. Mwah.